This is New York's #1 news. Channel 7 Eyewitness News. With Lori Stokes and Ken Rosado. And Bill Evans with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News at noon.
A busy day of breaking news. Just moments ago, a building collapsed in Philadelphia. There's a dramatic search now for all the people trapped inside.
And breaking news in New Jersey, where police are on the hunt for a suspect who crashed his van during a chase, then fled on foot.
Plus, saying goodbye to a legendary voice in the Senate. Funeral services are underway right now for New Jersey Senator Frank Locke. Good afternoon. I'm Ken Rosado.
And I'm Lori Stokes. Welcome to Eyewitness News at noon. We are going to start with that breaking news out of Philly. Just moments ago, a building collapsed. A number of people are trapped. The picture's simply incredible.
Let's go right to Josh Heidegger in the newsroom. He has the latest developments. Josh.
Yeah, and Ken and Lori, this building, these at least two buildings simply collapsed right onto themselves. The pictures are astonishing when you take a look at them, and we'll give you a look at this video right now from our Philadelphia sister station, WPVI. We're now being told two people still believed to be trapped inside the rubble there. There's really nothing left. It happened about 10:45 in the morning in the heart of Center City, Philadelphia. Two buildings leveled, one of them about 4 to 5 stories high, another one a thrift shop that is believed to have been populated. This is a picture that was taken just yesterday by a passerby. This is an area that's been under redevelopment. That building obviously in the process of demolition. Rescue workers have been crawling through all that rubble now for more than an hour, moving the debris away piece by piece as they search for survivors. There were estimates that as many as 10 people had been trapped inside, and at last report, there were 9 people taken to area hospitals, their conditions not yet clear. This happened at the corner of 22nd and Market Streets. That's in an area known as Center City in Philadelphia. It's right at the edge of the central business district, and actually a pretty controversial stretch of real estate in Philadelphia. It's a block or two stretch of businesses that at one point involved a lot of adult video stores. Developers have been trying to revitalize that whole area for over a decade, and it looks like one of those buildings was in the process of being demolished when all of this happened. Again, 2 people said still to be trapped inside that rubble. We are waiting for more information from Philadelphia rescue authorities, and when we get it, of course, we will bring it to you. For now, we are live in the newsroom. Josh Heidegger, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Josh, thank you. We have more breaking news this noon. This time it's in New Jersey, and right now there's a huge manhunt for a suspect who crashed his car during a chase and just fled on foot. Take a look at these live pictures from Newscopter 7 of the police command post in Garfield. This all started in Passaic, and the search is happening right now in Garfield. That's right next door to Passaic. Eyewitness News reporter Phil Lipoff has new details for us. What's the latest we now know, Phil?
Well, Ken, the latest is the search is still going on at this minute, but boy, you say a big manhunt, and it is that. Also up there near Newscopter 7, a state police helicopter that has been hovering over these homes in this area of Garfield for the better part of 2 hours now. Behind me, you can see they've blocked off this intersection. There are several intersections blocked off. They believe that's the area where this man is. Let me explain to you where this started. It started a town over in Passaic. Police went out on a pretty much a routine domestic violence call. When they got there, the man they were trying to talk to jumped into a white van, drove it here a short distance to Garfield, and crashed it into the wall of an apartment building a few blocks away from here. We've got some good pictures to show you there. Crashed it right into the wall. Police jumped out of their cars to go get him. They say he jumped out of his van as well and took off. They brought the K-9 units. They called in mutual aid, county police, state police, and 7 surrounding towns sent police officers here to go in and out of the neighborhood and behind people's homes. Police haven't released this man's name, but we did talk to one woman who said she knows who he is because she came face to face with him when he asked if he could hide in her house.
Then all of a sudden we see the guy jumping right over my fence and asking me if he can hide in my house. I told him no and opened the gate for the backyard and let him run out.
So the suspect ran through your yard and actually asked you if he could hide in your home?
Yes, let me hide. He said, let me hide, they don't know it's me.
Yeah, the thing is, they do know it's him. We've learned that police have his picture. They have his name. In fact, some of these officers behind me are actually holding his picture. They have not released it to the media just yet, but they say he is known to the police departments of Passaic and Garfield. So they are looking for him actively right now. They did tell us he tried to carjack somebody during the foot chase, not with a weapon, though, with force. So they don't know if he's armed. They do know he's dangerous, and they are still actively searching for him right now. We're going to stay here on the scene, continue to monitor this, and bring you the very latest tonight, first at 4. For now, we're live in Garfield. Phil Lipoff, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Phil, thank you. And funeral services are underway right now for Senator Frank Lautenberg, taking you to a live picture now from inside the Park Avenue Synagogue on Manhattan's Upper East Side. 5-term Democrat from New Jersey is being remembered right now, and then his body will be taken to the nation's capital. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Fleischer is live on the Upper East Side. Tim.
And Lori, that funeral service began roughly about a half an hour ago. The synagogue just up the block here on Madison Avenue. Many are in attendance. The synagogue itself holds 1,000 people. It is nearly full. They are remembering at this noon hour a dedicated senator, a man who was an advocate for the people and a tireless lawmaker. Senator Frank Lautenberg's flag-draped coffin was placed before the altar inside the Park Avenue Synagogue. Here, his family, loyal staff members, and other friends and associates found comfort with each other, remembering New Jersey's son. A large contingent of senators is also in attendance to honor this esteemed lawmaker, who was the oldest member of the Senate and the last of the 115 World War II veterans to serve their nation in the Capitol.
He's been a man concerned about the welfare of the people who don't have an advocate. So he chose to be the advocate.
Outside the Park Avenue Synagogue, many attending the funeral service fondly remembered Frank Lautenberg as a champion of the people. Former New Jersey Governor John Corzine.
He was unique because of the values that he carried. He never lost track of where he came from. He never lost track of who he was and what he believed in.
Others remember his leadership skills as they worked with the senator in business prior to his political career.
He had the leadership to drive it home. And I think that came from his business skills and just the way he was. He was a driven leader.
The funeral service is expected to last about 2 hours. There are a number of speakers, including the senator's family members. Also, Vice President Joe Biden will speak, and Hillary Clinton will deliver the eulogy. And we're told that 41 senators are in attendance at the Lautenberg funeral. Also 6 members of Congress as well. 17 of the senators will serve as pallbearers when Frank Lautenberg is taken from the synagogue after the service. Reporting live on the Upper East Side, Tim Fleischer, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Tim, thank you. And you can watch the services that are underway right now. It is streaming live on our website, 7online.com, for a slideshow of Senator Lautenberg and 7 things to know about his career. Just go to 7 Online. You'll find them on our homepage.
Yankee star Alex Rodriguez and a number of other baseball players could be hours away from being suspended from the game. It's all part of one of the biggest doping scandals in Major League Baseball. Eyewitness News reporter Joe Torres is live at Yankee Stadium with the story for us. Joe?
Ken, here we go again. A-Rod making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Take a look. He has not only the back page of the local tabloids, he has the front page of the paper as well. All this as the Yankees get ready to host the Cleveland Indians for an afternoon game here at the stadium. This is a story that was first reported yesterday by ESPN. The Yankees superstar third baseman, who, remember, has not played a game yet this season due to injury, could potentially face now a 100-game suspension from Major League Baseball for his connection to a South Florida clinic, a clinic that has been the focus of an ongoing investigation surrounding performance-enhancing drugs allegedly supplied to and used by baseball players, among them A-Rod. Well, this morning we caught up with the Yankees manager and one pitcher, and they talked about yet another off-the-field distraction surrounding Alex Rodriguez.
My concern is about the game, and the game being clean, and the game, just being good. And I'd hope that we were through it, but obviously maybe we're not. We're going to find out. But we'll let MLB handle it.
It's tough to deal with at times, but Major League Baseball is doing their job investigating it, so we'll let them take care of it, and we'll see what happens.
There are about 20 Major League Baseball players at the center of this investigation. Besides A-Rod, 2 former Yankees, Melky Cabrera and Bartolo Colon. Another high-profile player, a former MVP in the National League, Ryan Braun, a current star of the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch at the Stadium 105, but we'll have much more on this story beginning on Eyewitness News first at 4. For now, we're live in the Bronx. I'm Joe Torres, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Joe, thank you, and stay with Eyewitness News for the latest on the possible suspensions. You can also find a slideshow and the full list of athletes involved at 7 online. There's a link at our homepage.
Well, President Obama is shaking up his national security team, and his choice for the top advisor will likely ire some Republicans. A former ambassador to the UN, Susan Rice, will replace Tom Donilon as the president's top national security advisor. Republicans had accused Rice of trying to cover up the administration's handling of the deadly Benghazi attack. The controversy forced her to withdraw from consideration as Secretary of State. Her new post does not need Senate confirmation.
There are reports that a state ethics panel is ready to impose the largest fine in its history on former New York Assemblyman Vito Lopez. The fine is said to be $330,000. Lopez resigned from the Assembly last month under pressure. A joint commission had detailed Lopez's sordid treatment of 8 women employees who complained about sexual harassment. The penalty is unlikely to put a dent in Lopez's personal bank account. He could pay it out of his $1 million campaign war chest. Chrysler's defying a government request to recall nearly 3 million older model Jeep Grand Cherokee and Liberty models. The automaker claims that crash tests showing the fuel tanks have a risk of rupturing and sparking a fire in rear-end crashes were too severe. Chrysler says the vehicles, quote, are safe and not defective. But the government cites at least 51 deaths as proof of the danger. A recall of this size could cost Chrysler about $300 million.
Well, our train riders, listen up. The MTA's recovery from Superstorm Sandy is about to drastically change your commute. The tunnel that carries the R train between Brooklyn and Manhattan will be closed for a year. The tube, known as the Montague Street Tunnel, will shut down in August for Sandy-related repairs. 27 million gallons of water had to be pumped out of the tunnel after the storm.
Shoppers, listen up. A famous retailer is announcing some big changes to its return policy.
Plus, cheap, easy freedom. The key being sold online that has NYPD officers very worried this afternoon.
And actress Kate Winslet is leaving the big screen for a little while at least. What's behind her big decision coming up?
And live pictures now from Newscopter 7 over a huge police manhunt that's underway in Garfield, New Jersey. We're closely following this breaking news story for you, and we'll bring you the very latest developments. Stay with us.
Warmer weather means it's moving season, but beware who you trust with your stuff.
So they shut the door, put my things back on, and drove off.
Today at 5, Eyewitness News shows you the 7 tips to keep from getting jacked by unscrupulous movers. Today at 5 on Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
COPD makes it hard to breathe, but with Advair, I'm breathing better. So now, I can help make this a great block party.
Advair is clinically proven to help significantly improve lung function. Unlike most COPD medications, Advair contains both an anti-inflammatory and a long-acting bronchodilator working together to help improve your lung function all day. Advair won't replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden symptoms and should not be used more than twice a day. People with COPD taking Advair may have a higher chance of pneumonia. Advair may increase your risk of osteoporosis and some eye problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking Advair.
Ask your doctor if including Advair could help improve your lung function.
Advair Discus, fluticasone propionate, and salmeterol inhalation powder. Get your first prescription free and save on refills at advaircopd.com.
Imagine a place where families come together, where growing up happens, where the thrills of summer come to life, where chocolate makes the ordinary extraordinary, and life is just sweeter. This summer, say yes to Hershey and discover why the best days are Hershey days.
Visit HersheyPark.com to book our Kids Stay, Play, and Eat Free package.
I watch at the mall.
When I'm on a train.
At the library.
When they have the remote.
I watch watch Live with Kelly and Michael.
I watch Modern Family.
I watch Eyewitness News.
I watch ABC 7.
I watch Here.
Here. Now, you can watch ABC Live at home or on the go, on your mobile device, or on your computer. With the new Watch ABC live stream preview, you can keep watching your favorite ABC 7 shows. Find it online or download the app today.
And new at noon, the NYPD alerting officers about a key that anyone can buy that unlocks handcuffs. This is the key being offered on Amazon.com for under $10. It's concealed in a plastic sleeve that attaches to a jacket zipper. The plastic key can pass right through metal detectors. An NYPD internal memo warns officers that handcuffed prisoners could use the key to escape from a jail cell or a courthouse while being transported. The outdoor retailer REI has had one of the country's most generous return policies of any retailer. If you're not satisfied, just bring it back anytime, even if you don't have a receipt. That could be years after you bought it. It's all changing now. From now on, customers have 1 year to return products with proof of purchase, and they'll have 30 days if they purchased from the online outlet. REI says more and more customers will bring back old, beat-up, worn merchandise years and years after purchase. Nasty.
Those days are over. Well, actress Kate Winslet will be taking on a new role as diaper changer. She's expecting a baby. The Oscar winner is already mother to a 9 and a 12-year-old from 2 previous marriages. The new baby will be the first for 37-year-old Winslet and her husband, Ned Rock'n'Roll. And the two were married back in December. No word yet on a due date.
From Academy Award nominee to wedding crasher, one actor's surprise appearance that gave a couple the shock of a lifetime.
Plus, heading to a national park this summer? Oh, the big change you'll see that could help your waistline.
Take a live look at the Manhattan skyline from a Brooklyn camera. Isn't that gorgeous? Meteorologist Bill Evans coming up next with their exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Please stay with us.
Good morning.
Eyewitness News has everything you need to start your day off a little easier. The most accurate forecast, traffic updates with the clearest maps, and the best local news team with more local stories. Easier mornings lead to brighter days with Channel 7 Eyewitness News this morning.
Closed captioning sponsored by Optimum. We're your TV, phone, and internet company.
You got it? I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I don't got it.
Moving is hard. Moving your TV, phone, and internet to Optimum is easy. Get all 3 for just $84.95 per month with no long-term contract. Just call us today at 1-888-947-2672.
CJ was diagnosed with a virulent form of cancer. He was already playing ice hockey at the age of 5. And because of his age and the location of the tumor, the option in many places would have been cut his leg off, which was out of the question. CJ had surgery with a very sophisticated form of intraoperative radiation therapy. 2 days after his surgery, the nurses called me at home. Dr. Wexler, you need to come in and tell him he can't keep playing hockey in the hallway. Now, CJ plays hockey in college.
When something goes wrong during a home improvement job, nobody wants to take responsibility. If it's a problem with replacement windows, typically the retailer points to the manufacturer, and the manufacturer points to the installer. With Renewal by Andersen, the replacement window subsidiary of Andersen, there's no finger pointing. Just one accountable company that sells, builds, installs, and warrants the replacement window that meets Andersen's superior standards. Buy one window, get one 50% off with no money down, no payments, and no interest. Our exclusive Fibrex material window is so strong, it helps keep your home comfortable by preventing seal failure, drafts, and finger pointing. Buy one window, get one 50% off with no money down, no payments, and no interest. Call for your free window diagnosis. 1-800-783-1700.
Eyewitness News needs your help to protect our children. Have you seen Robert? ABC 7 and Empire Today, thank you for helping protect our children.
Well, if you're planning a visit to a national park this summer, you'll find some healthier food choices. You can get a full meal like this for under 600 calories. Vendors will also start displaying signs with nutritional information, and some will add locally grown or raised items to the menu. The National Park Service says it wants to be part of the movement toward healthier foods.
Healthy foods are good. All right, let's talk about our forecast.
Yes, I think cheeseburgers and fries and a milkshake.
If you call them healthy foods.
That's healthy foods. It's got all your food groups in there. Hey, if you're enjoying lunch and are about to head out for lunch, let me tell you what your weather's going to be like. This is what perfect weather in New York City looks like. We have sunshine. We've got high clouds. We've got the Circle Line boat and the New York water taxis going back and forth. What a great day. I've seen a lot of boat traffic today across the East River. Really pretty weather. Here's our camera here, 4 Times Square, looking south here. We got those high, thin clouds. Absolutely pretty. And then, of course, lots of folks are out here at lunchtime at 67th Street and Columbus Avenue here on the west side. Come on by and say hi anytime. We're right here at Lincoln Center. Temperature is 72 degrees. The humidity is dry. The wind is northeast at 5, and the pressure has been falling just a little bit, but it's at 3021. And it had been rising much of the day. So we got nice high pressure over the area. Normal high is 76. We'll be very close to that. We'll have a beautiful sunset coming up at 8:24. So this is how it should feel. However, tomorrow we've got some changes coming. It is springtime and a spotty showers headed our way late tomorrow evening. Tropical downpours Friday from a big storm that's going to be down across Florida. And it looks like we're going to salvage part of the weekend and maybe a good part of Saturday too. I'll explain why. 72 down the park, 66 off to our north. High thin clouds are just being sheared off by the upper level winds from these storms out west. That's it. But down south, we're watching this big tropical mass. It's not a tropical depression, at least it's not named that. It is a low pressure system. It is producing a lot of rain in western Florida. And it's going to be working its way up the coast. It won't be a named storm, but it will be coming to us as we get into a good part of Friday. So our futurecast is showing that rain starting in the overnight hours Thursday night into Friday. Really heavy on Friday, off and on. It looks like Friday night is going to be the heaviest part of that as we go into overnight Friday night. But look, it's showing on our computer model that it's out of here pretty early on Saturday, so we may salvage the afternoon. 73 degrees at 105 for the Yankees Indians at the stadium in the Bronx. 74 and limited sunshine tomorrow. The day after Friday, we're seeing a very rainy day as that low comes up the coast. Probably, and we'll keep an eye on it, might get out of here, and Saturday's not a total washout. But with 75 this afternoon, absolutely gorgeous. And for the most part, it's just going to be partly cloudy and partly cloudy to cloudy overnight tonight. Now, tomorrow we've got clouds with breaks of sun. We'll have a spotty shower late tomorrow, probably after the evening commute. And then we're looking at a rainy day Friday. Leftover showers on Saturday morning. And we'll see how long that system takes to get out of here. Sometimes these coastal systems slow down. Sometimes they speed up. And Sunday looks to be the better day right now of the weekend.
All right.
Okay. Thanks,
Bill. Well, imagine posing for pictures and you spot an uninvited guest at your wedding, but this party crasher was anything but average.
That's right. It's a Hollywood star who had everyone talking. That story's coming up.
Stay with ABC 7 this afternoon, starting with Millionaire, then The Chew, General Hospital, Katie, Eyewitness News, first at 4. All right here on ABC 7. Today's preview sponsored by Optimum, your TV, phone, and internet company.
Irritated, itchy summer skin? Count on Cortisone 10 with the strongest non-prescription itch medicine for fast relief and 7 moisturizers. Cortisone 10, feel the heal.
And for touch-free Poison Ivy relief, try new Cortisone 10 Poison Ivy relief pads.
Your home. It's where you've baked cookies, celebrated holidays, built memories. You've worked hard to take care of your home your whole life. Now it's time for your home to take care of you with a reverse mortgage from Senior Security Advisors. In these uncertain economic times, a reverse mortgage can help. It's the answer you're looking for. This safe government-insured program, available for all homeowners 62 or older, will help get you the tax-free cash you need now. Eliminate monthly mortgage payments, pay bills, or enjoy retirement, all while you retain ownership of your home. There are no credit requirements and no monthly mortgage payments. Hundreds of thousands have already taken advantage of this program. Call the number on your screen to receive your free DVD and learn the facts about a reverse mortgage from Senior Security Advisors. Enjoy financial security, independence, and peace of mind.
You know that a drug overdose can look like this, but did you know many overdoses start out looking like this? Even though they're prescribed by a doctor, prescription painkillers can be dangerous and can lead to serious addiction or death. So take prescription painkillers only as directed. Never share them, and dispose of unused pills right away. To learn more or for help, call 311 or 1-800-LIFENET or go to nyc.gov.
Locally crafted beers on draft, live sports on TV, food from an award-winning chef. So what's next? A bowling alley? Oh yeah.
Next live, Jeffrey Donovan, plus Beth Bears from Monsters University.
Whoa, you're an advanced scaring?
I've been told I have a real gift.
Watch live.
Tomorrow morning at 9.
5 contestants.
Let's go. I'm so ready.
Let's play.
Oh, yeah, I'm feeling good.
I'm ready. Advance to the final round this week.
Next, after Eyewitness News at noon. We're following breaking news from California. TMZ is reporting Paris Jackson was rushed from her Los Angeles area home to the hospital this morning after a possible suicide attempt. An unidentified caller told 911 the daughter of Michael Jackson had cut her wrists. We will have an update on the 14-year-old and her condition as soon as we get more information.
And good afternoon to you. I'm Liz Cho in the newsroom, and we're keeping a close eye on all of the breaking stories today, including the one about Paris Jackson, as well as the dramatic scene that is unfolding right now in Philadelphia, where emergency crews are still searching for survivors from that building collapse. We're going to have late breaking details this afternoon. And we're going to also have the 7 things you need to know to protect yourself from unscrupulous movers. And the governor, who is taking heat today for saying the quality of education is declining because more mothers are working. We'll have those stories and a whole lot more coming up this afternoon on Eyewitness News First to 4. And of course, we hope you guys join us. Ken
Absolutely.
And Lori.
Thank you, Liz.
Thanks.
Well, a Georgia couple got a big surprise on their wedding day. Get this. Actor John Travolta crashed the party, and they loved it, of course. He actually met the couple the night before in a bar. Then he just showed up at the ceremony and wished them well. Posed for pictures with the entire wedding party. He's easy to spot, of course, in the well-dressed group. He's the one without the well-dressed nature there, wearing a T-shirt and jeans. Not bad, though, to tell those stories to
that's
the
great.
kids and the grandkids later.
That is great. All right, that'll do it for this edition of Eyewitness News. I'm Lori Stokes.
And I'm Ken Rosado. For Lori, Bill, and the entire Eyewitness News team, thank you for joining us. Make sure you're back this afternoon for Eyewitness News First at 4 for all the latest information. Have a great day.